Hey everybody, welcome back to hopefully what is a less spiritually stressful, taxing episode of the Endurance Run.
I hope that this whole week is less taxing after the way last week went.
Man, what a time. I'm Vinny.
I'm Jeff.
And we're back after last week's kind of little kids dying, thinking about pushing people in TV sets. It really had a tough time. Some of those choices.
Yeah.
So now we're back. Just a quick wrap up for me, as well as anybody who might have missed it. Teddy's missing, I guess.
Yeah. We don't know where Ted's at.
Kind of just
He's gonna be
came
upstairs.
home.
We're gonna go upstairs. He's up there making a model.
So let's kick this off and see where the game wants to take us. I'm not as worried about Nanako. This is true. Actually, I should just shut up and let the game handle this from now on. There you go.
Sleep!
Remember, this is just like coming full circle.
Yeah.
This is like our first day. So let's see what happens. I suspect it won't be. Oh, you've lost the game. Hello.
Welcome.
Hey, what's happening?
I see.
It's been quite some time.
We were fusing like 3 days ago.
I'm
gonna bust this open here.
All right, what are you drinking?
I'm drinking what is this? Black Mamba flavored Venom.
Is this from the care package?
This comes straight out
Roger.
of Illinois from Roger.
Seems we've been summoned to the Velvet Room.
Do not be alarmed. You are fast asleep in the real world.
Is that how this works? I don't think the Velvet Room has rules.
That's how it happened last time.
Well, we just walk through some of that door sometimes.
Well, yeah, usually, but this has happened before, too.
In our dreams. The Velvet Limo.
Now then, your journey has taken you quite a distance thus
Should be
far.
the shittiest epilogue if this game is over.
Now let's roll the credits.
Successfully solve this mystery.
They just start putting pictures up and it's like stitched together voiceover underneath. It seems you made it to 10. Three's A.
It's the Fallout ending.
Yeah. Do you believe you'll be able to successfully solve the mystery? I can solve it!
Hell yeah, we can.
Yes!
Splendid.
That's great! We won't die!
The precise destination of this vehicle. That too is getting rather hard to
I'm
judge.
supposed to be going to the club to...
That's right. Pick up some
If we continue
hose.
driving blindly, we may end up leading you further away from the mystery that you must reach.
That's true. I would told you fusing was a bad idea to not go in here.
Yeah,
To just go
you're
through the
right.
game without doing it.
Why don't we take a moment?
Yeah, let's
to look
recap.
back
All right.
at
I'm reaching down to get my coffee. Pushing the X button.
It was for that purpose that I summoned you here tonight.
Great. We're going to watch Igor's slideshow of his...
It's just going to be like the thing where they re-show every key moment in the entire game from a slightly different perspective, so you see that, like
there was somebody...
Chie's been killing people the
Yeah.
whole time.
Like, remember when you went to the Juno?
Where she smiles, and then you turn around, and she scowls.
Right.
Like, oh no.
Or like the camera angle is slightly different, and she's like, just like over in the corner somewhere.
Yeah.
Remember when you were all
There's a
having
panda
watermelon?
bear with a knife.
My pin. You got it, you got it. Take your pants off. Oh.
Yeah.
What's right? What you should choose to do in life. The answers to those things lie within you.
What?
I remember that.
Yeah.
We are experiencing the words engraved into your memory during your journey.
We're a robot. Johnny Mnemonic. Check out my
Get the shit out of my head.
my PharmCon data. Okay.
All right, okay.
If we leave any unanswered questions behind, we'll just be lying to ourselves.
I remember you. You're kanji, right?
I'll think as hard as I can and try to help.
That's, yeah.
Let's eat steaks!
I guess that did. Even in print on my memory when she said she was going to think hard.
I'm sorry, I was eating steak.
Come on, we've accomplished this much together, haven't we?
Aw, she sounds sad.
Right. Together.
I'm in the trunk. Help. That's shorter than I thought.
And it seems you have comrades with you as well. Those heading in the same direction through this dense fog.
So that wasn't all our maxed out because kanji's not maxed, right?
Right.
Okay.
Yosuke was nowhere to be found in that either.
No, he said.
Did he?
Yeah,
Oh, did he?
Yeah,
Oh,
he had
okay,
something. Let's think about this as much as we can or something. Oh!
Got a
Oh!
flat tire.
God damn it!
Pour me some more Hennessy, Margaret.
We'll be parked for the moment while I confirm our current heading.
What do you want? 2 Whoppers. And a Whopper Jr. Margaret?
As I mentioned previously, this year will signal a great change in your life.
No, no cheese.
Though there isn't much time left, it can be worth your while to take the time to stop and reflect.
And this is something they should do before, like, where they're like, you should save it. Choices. will
Yeah,
be
this
coming
seems
up.
like, yeah.
People are like water flowing in a river. There is only one stream.
Hell yeah,
all
bro. It's
paths
like it's water flowing, bro. But everyone, it's like we're all together, but it affects everyone differently, bro. That's what I learned at Bonnaroo this year. It was sick.
What is it? Is that a rain stick? Dude,
Yeah, I got a rain stick.
check that out.
It's pretty chill, huh?
Yeah, that's pretty cool. People are like water flowing in a river, Jeff.
We're all dust in the wind, dude.
If you pee at the top of the river, we all get affected.
Some travel fast. Some change their course, experiencing countless events as they travel down the river of time.
The river of dreams? River. I go walking.
Just so.
Oh! He's gonna grab something out of his pocket. He's reaching for a gat.
That's
He's going for his
The
gun.
state of this room reflects the scenery of your heart.
He's got some messed up hands. What is he? Is he crippin'? Like what? Like the old crip
No, he's
for
like,
life.
oh yes, hello, yes. Looks like he'd be reaching out for a teacup any moment.
I think he's showing his gang sign. Yo, what up, crip?
He's a cross of like Mr. Burns and Smithers.
He's got some messed up hands. I hope he's wearing a glove. He must be. That's kind of gross.
Perhaps this may be a time for contemplation rather than action.
Or some Visine. My eyes are really dry.
You hear the boom noise. That's your cue to turn the page.
Then Darth Vader came.
Was that a doorbell?
I don't know. I thought it was you.
Was that in the game? We don't have a doorbell, right?
No, there.
Oh, it was a door at the house.
It's a delivery.
We're waking up because there's a doorbell.
I wasn't done! I wasn't done! Atreyu! Oh.
Coming!
Hey,
Ah.
surprise. Hi, my name's Yosuke. I'm your neighbor. What? Who are you? I don't know you. This is the first time I met you. It's September.
Oh!
I looked all over the neighborhood, but I couldn't find him anywhere.
I'm confused. I've never seen this before. It looks like he's in an elevator. We live in like a penthouse.
Yeah.
I'm worried.
I'm worried. Yeah,
I'm worried.
We're worried. We're worried about Ted. His essence got absorbed.
He was acting all weird lately.
Oh yeah, Teddy acts weird. That's what
We're
Teddy
saying the
do.
others are checking inside the TV to see if he's gone back
Dude,
to the
what?
other side.
That's probably not a good idea.
We're meeting pretty soon, so will you come with me to Jeanette's?
People shouldn't go on the TV without me.
Yeah. Right?
Yeah.
Like that-
Otherwise, unless you're leveling Kanji up. So,
right, yeah. If they're doing that, sweet. Awesome.
Yeah.
You get Healing Wave on Rize, that would be terrific.
You know what? I was gonna hang out with that other girl and level up some social links while you guys take care of those old dungeons. Oh my god! 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 Oh my god!
Rhubarb, rhubarb.
Hey.
It's no use, man. We can't find him.
Yeah, man. I found the
No
sweet
luck
jacket.
for me either. I didn't sense anything over there. The fog's so dense it might be affecting my readings. I wish I could do better. I'm sorry.
She had to be killed.
That Ted. Don't tell me he really went back to his world this time. We told him over and over that he could stay here.
You also recall the last time you saw Teddy was in Nanako's room right before she came back to life. But let's think about this.
Yeah. Yeah. Contemplation.
Yeah.
I guess that's all we can do right now.
Pull up a chair, guys.
Plays dumb a lot, but he's attached to us deep down. He wouldn't disappear without saying anything, right?
That's not the right thinking.
I'm worried for Teddy myself, but let's trust in him and await his return. Right now, we must concentrate on the case. It won't be long before Namatame is transferred to another location.
Prison Break.
We must hurry, or we will miss our only chance to get his perspective on this.
Okay.
You know, I've been thinking about the case since, but something just doesn't seem right.
Here we go.
Let's quickly review the facts.
Oh.
Yes, let's.
Okay.
Of all the victims, only 2 were killed. Miss Yamano the announcer, and Saki-san.
Okay. Saki is the Yosuke's girl, right?
Yeah.
And Yamano is the guy that he was involved with. Namatame was involved with, right? That's the.
Yeah, she was.
Okay.
Yamano's the announcer.
Yeah. The star or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay. Having the affair or whatever
Yeah,
with
with the whatever,
Namatame,
something.
right? Okay.
From the documents we found in the car, we know Namatame had some
Right.
sort of dealings with them. After that, there were multiple attempted murders in which we were
God, yeah, there's really only been 2 murders.
Well, 3 if you.
3 if you count Morocco.
Right. Well, that's because we've been doing a good job.
Yeah, it's just crazy. Like, after 80 hours, everything seems so much more dire than that, but whatever.
in the act, identifying his modus operandi in the process.
What?
Modus, what?
What?
His M.O.
Yeah. Okay. That was to save people, right?
Modus operandi!
Sounds like the dude's guilty.
Let's go watch Firewalk with me right now.
All right. This episode's over. All right. When I hear you put it that way, it sounds like the dude. What? No, actually, it sounds like something weird happened.
As a result of Namatame's arrest, the police admitted that Mitsuo Kubo was a mere copycat killer.
Okay. So it is confirmed that he did kill Moroka. Like Mitsuo's
Yes.
bad news. All
Yes.
right.
Back up to yesterday. Remember when you said Namatame didn't have a motive to kill the announcer? That's what's bothering me.
Right. Either he's completely nuts, or we're misunderstanding
Oh, mens
something.
rea.
Huh?
Doesn't have.
Oh, jeez.
You lost me.
You
Let's go home and watch.
SVU,
Let's
man.
watch a little Law and Order. Let Dick Wolf educate you on how this goes, kids.
She's trying to say that if Namatame is sane, then there may be facts in the case we don't know about yet.
Taking a lot for granted there, you could go.
Sane or insane? Sounds like a play I saw before.
Oh.
When he talks about saving people, what does that actually mean? I don't think there's any doubt that it includes kidnapping people and throwing them into the TV.
Right.
Right. Bad rating.
Could he mean saving them through death? He did call himself a savior and said that the other side is a wonderful world.
So they'll be saved if they die? What a bunch of crap! The bastard should have gone and saved himself.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
Check out my barbed wire necklace.
Am I right? Am I right?
Am I right or what?
Am I right?
Hey guys,
Know what I'm saying, right?
What do you
go
think,
get
senpai?
bent over at the ice cream place.
What do you think? Am I right? There's something else. At this point,
At this
you just
point,
go
we've
with,
at this point we've locked ourselves into this path of there's some other stuff
Think
going
about it
on.
normally, it's gotta be him. But there ain't nothing normal about that world anyways.
Sir, am I right?
You know what I'm saying?
Am I right?
What's up with airplane food?
Am I right, senpai? What do you think? Yeah, sometimes it's funny and weird. What's that,
When we
Yukiko?
first encountered him, he said,
I don't think that's what he
"You're
said.
the ones I saved. Don't worry, I'll save this girl too."
Oh, good memory. You've been watching the Endurance Run.
Yeah, he did imply that
If he saves people...
he did imply that waking people up and getting them to face themselves and get their persona
Right, is a way to
was
save them.
saving them.
Yeah.
Wouldn't he actually have failed to save us?
You raise a good point. If he thinks that salvation comes only through death, his words to us make no sense.
Unlike everything else, which is,
And
clear as
another
day.
thing, the Namatame who appeared on the Midnight Channel said he failed to save Nanako-chan.
She never faced herself.
Well, maybe he really was trying to save the
God, can you
victims by
imagine little
putting them
kids with
inside the
personas?
Be the most awesome persona in the world. Like a giant, like Storm Shadow is my persona.
TV. Come on, don't get all quiet like that. You guys know I just say the first dumb thing that pops into my head.
Seriously.
The possibility that he truly intended to save us.
But he's still the one who threw in Saki-senpai and that announcer, right?
Yeah, but something bad happened.
Sure, we haven't nailed down his motives, but that doesn't change the fact that he killed them. Or what? You think someone else was involved? What makes you think so?
The fact that we're still here playing.
But is that something even of this world at this point? Is it possible there to be another human
Yeah, like why
involved?
couldn't it just
like,
be the
couldn't it
shadows?
be just like, hey, the shadows,
Yeah.
when you throw them in there, it's
Like bad stuff. Could
maybe
happen.
they'll maybe. It was the owl.
Yeah, they keep bringing that up. Well, the warning letter was just the thing I got, right?
Yeah.
The copycat murder, that doesn't really mean anything.
Yeah.
Namatame's diary doesn't really prove anything without him saying that stuff about facing your shadow stuff. So I would go with the alibi. It's tough because
because the police talked to him, and like
Right. This is
Naoto
not
said
gonna
earlier
stick.
that the alibi was really
yeah.
was really good. So
But like it's so weird because like you just said, it's all supernatural at this point. So like there is a shadow Namatame. So like
right.
I don't know. It's weird.
So maybe Shadow Namatame is the killer, but real.
I don't know. It
Like he's throwing him in to save him.
can't use real world
purely
logic
altruistically.
Here. Yeah, and then
But bad things
his-
happen to good people.
his other self.
Yeah.
So you think alibi?
That's what I'm thinking.
I'm thinking that too.
Her alibi? Wasn't it airtight right from the beginning? How could she kidnap people and throw them into TVs if she's out of the country?
What?
Oh.
What were we supposed to say? Oh,
Uh,
I didn't realize what the question was.
Oh
guess.
yeah. I wasn't accusing her.
Yeah. The diary, maybe then proves the possibility of of what? What? Oh man.
The warning letter?
That's
Like
obvious.
stop saving people? Or stop what you're doing?
Because didn't the warning letter say something about killing people, not saving them?
I can't remember that much. It was definitely like stop messing with me. Bad things will happen. And then something happened to Nanako.
Yeah.
Let's try that.
Warning letter? Oh yeah. Whatever happened to that thing?
I just ran out of TP, man.
No one was around to
If
buy
Namatame's
more.
the killer, he must have been the one who wrote it, right?
Let's review them.
I just happen to have them right here.
Oh, I stole them from you. Thanks. There you go.
Yeah, see? Yeah. So if Namatame is trying to save people,
Right.
he wouldn't write letters saying,
Like, yo. Detectives.
Yes, that's right.
Seekers of truth.
that's right.
Yes, that's right.
Yes. Hello.
Isn't that kind of odd? Would someone who thinks he's saving people by killing them write stuff like don't rescue or kill?
I'm smart. Hey, man.
And the will be put in and killed part doesn't make sense either.
Like, that's what I just said.
If the
Oh.
killer was writing it, wouldn't it be more like I'll put in and kill?
Hey, could this mean...
Well, if the letters came to us on this side, then it has to be another person.
Teddy came over. Teddy's magic. I'm waiting for
But
Teddy.
Teddy's he's a person over here.
On
So
this
maybe
side?
it could be someone else who came over, but it would be someone who would be a person over here.
I'm waiting to hit the button and Teddy's body lands on the table. So Namatame obviously wrote it wrong.
Namatai didn't write it.
Dun 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 dun! I'll flip the script on this whole
That's
investigation team.
Yeah,
Cue music.
Yeah.
it's almost like someone else wrote this letter.
Dude, it's like we're all in a river, man, drowning.
But only the killer would write such a letter and deliver it to Dojima-san's house, right? If someone else wrote it, that could only mean...
It's Dojima.
How is someone pulling Namatame's strings?
Dear God.
Yes. Sorry for the letter, but
Since this is such an unusual case, I was absolutely convinced that other than the Kubo incident, there was one culprit.
you're saying
So Namatame really was trying to save his victims?
Everything is exactly the opposite of what it first seemed.
So I'm not Zero?
Oh
In
man.
Namatame's parlance, failing would have been the first 2 cases when the victims died. If he had used his method twice and failed both times, he would hardly have continued using the TV. And yet he did. It all seems to suggest that someone else wrote this warning letter while observing the entire case.
Someone else? Then
Kanji!
it wasn't
Sorry,
Namatame that killed
guys.
behind the announcer?
Oh,
We can't say for certain yet.
I still feel like there's a lot of conjecture.
So was he
going
trying to
on
throw
here.
people into the TV
Namatame face to face.
before the killer could get them?
But the killer only killed people that were in the TV. So like,
Yeah.
yes, this is what we need to do. Are we gonna go up? Level up. Seekers of truth, unite. Become bucket of water.
Dude.
Level 2.
This game's gonna go on for a long time,
No way.
isn't it?
We're so smart.
Like if this thing has to get to
Hold
10
on.
before the end of
After
the
what
game?
happened
Like,
yesterday, they said they're gonna tighten security.
I have a plan.
Oh, you mean Titan security, meaning like we can't just walk into his room like we did last time?
you, dress up like a
There's
doctor.
no time to waste. Let's hurry to the hospital.
There's a horse in the hospital.
Stand on my shoulders. I'm a doctor.
This man's very sick and I need to get in to see him.
Oh, okay, doctor. You must be a doctor. I can't let you guys in here. Can we go in? Okay.
Hey, this place is off limits.
I'm Dojima voice.
What if I gave you $5?
I'm a consultant with the police.
Oh, okay.
I'd like a few words with Namatame-san. May I go in?
This is Unit 252, requesting confirmation on an ID. Name of Naoto Shirogane. Huh? Ah, understood. I see.
I'm to shoot you.
You're on the list. I can give you a few
My
minutes,
shit
but I'll have to
list.
record your
Oh.
conversation for security purposes.
Oh.
Not that I expect you'll get anything coherent out of the guy. He's been spouting nothing but gibberish.
Like about TVs and stuff?
I'd like him to accompany me as well. He has no identification, but this is an emergency situation, and he's here in Detective Dojima's stead.
Huh? Detective Dojima sent him? I wasn't informed of this.
I'll vouch for his identity.
Oh,
Well, I guess it's better than dealing with the man himself.
the man.
We have our hands full with the transport procedures, so the last thing we need is Detective Dojima running wild.
Oh, what are you gonna do, brother?
Somewhere too.
When Detective Dojima runs wild on you!
Yeah, let's just get a
This is
Dachi
Unit
in here.
252. Huh? I see.
Uh-oh.
Has something happened?
No.
There's something about a suspicious object out in the lobby.
The teddy bear suit.
Ah, well then, this works out nicely.
Because you'll go see that, and then we'll sneak in.
You should back up your colleagues downstairs. We'll keep watch over Namatame-san. A disturbance in a hospital lobby, after all. It sounds serious.
Kanji down there breakdancing.
Woo!
If anything happens, hit the nurse call button. I'll leave the rest to you.
Thanks. I've got a gun.
Understood.
I've got a gun. Ah!
I knew they were undermanned, but I didn't expect it to go this smoothly.
You know what I'm saying? Wanna make out?
Yeah.
Huh?
Let's make out in the hospital.
Let's make out on top of Namatame?
Wow.
Yeah.
There's nothing much inside that suspicious object,
What?
so he won't be gone long.
All right. And now's our chance to talk to
I can't
Namatame.
believe you made me take a poop on the floor. It was really awkward. Yeah, it was red!
Alright. Need to see what's really up with this dude.
Namatame, he's a robot. He's gonna open his face.
Yep.
There's gonna be an alien inside. Ah! Alright, you start first.
Right.
Alright. Punch him.
Namatame-san, there's something we'd like to ask you.
No, it was in the TV shadows. that thing. See that thing on his forehead? It's like where they stick the port. The wire goes in there, and he's.
That's where they hook up the panda.
It's
Yeah.
tempting to think that you were the culprit behind this entire case. And to be honest, there are many in this town who hope you are.
Not me.
But we are here to learn the truth. So please, answer our questions.
Yeah. Why are you talking so slowly? I can hear you. I get it.
Huh?
Once a man, still a man.
Once a man. Hey, what's up?
Yo, do you like Cubs? To kill those two girls, saving people, killing people. I don't like any of these questions. I just want to ask him, what do you mean by saving people? Saving them from what?
Yeah, let's ask us saving, killing people, I guess.
I kind of just want to know what saving means. No. No!
No. If nobody saves them, they'll be killed.
Okay.
That's why I put them in there.
But that's where they die, dude. Oh, it's just going to narrow down these questions. Who'd you throw in first? I mean...
It'll be weird to ask, did you kill those two girls after asking the other... I'd say just, did you kill those two?
Did you kill those two girls? I mean, it sounds like we're probably just going to go through all these, right?
Yeah.
No. No, like I just said.
They were killed. I
Who?
couldn't save them.
How is the Jello? Is he like pull back the sheet? It's gonna be a head. What?
Huh? Me?
Oh, dude.
Well.
Okay, then.
Then tell me if my estimation is correct so far. After discovering the Yamano and Konishi incidents, you realized an appearance on the Midnight Channel meant certain death.
So he's just like a really bad investigation team who just kind of like messed up.
Thus, to save her from that fate, you kidnapped Yukiko Amagi. You couldn't let her be killed, so you threw her into the TV, preventing the killer in this world from reaching her.
But...
And you repeated the process, as more individuals appeared on the Midnight Channel.
That sounds alright.
It all falls into place. His body is weak, but his mind is sound. He's trying to tell us the truth.
Yeah, but if the stuff he's saying is true...
Dude.
There's another killer who murdered the first two victims?
So does that mean the first two victims were never in the TV? Like somebody just killed them, hung them from a lamppost, and then he was like, well, I'll throw them in TV.
Well, if we don't save people, they die and the game ends.
Right.
So clearly people going in there will die eventually. So, and they wouldn't end up twisted up in antennas like that unless they were getting spit out of some crazy TV world. And the killer standing in the fog, seeing them and getting stoked about it.
I still something doesn't make sense
Indulge
to me.
us in a few more questions.
Great. Excellent.
Yes, let's...
What?
Hey, who killed the first two?
Yeah.
How about that? That seems like it'd be a good thing to know.
I have no idea. I want to know that too.
I want to know what love is. I want you to show me.
Why did you enter the TV? That's what I want to know.
I didn't know.
Oh, come on, dude.
I never thought it would be that kind of place.
So foggy and cold.
Okay, so he didn't know that it was turned out to be a bad place. But then why would he just throw people into the television?
And so,
like, what?
Is he going to be like, what warning letters?
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Yeah.
As I thought.
As we all thought.
You believe me?
Yeah, come join our
Did they
team.
find him? Did they find the one who did such cruel things?
Ah!
Mayumi.
Please calm down. Our ability to find the culprit rests on you.
Seriously, let's start
We
this
know
from the
about
beginning.
the other world. In fact, we're the only ones who can fully understand what you have to say.
Except for the killer.
So how come you never met Teddy?
Because he went in through a different TV.
Only you?
We did blame you for everything at first.
Sorry about that.
But now I think we can accept whatever you got to tell us as truth.
Please,
Sorry, we're gonna push you in the TV.
tell us everything you can.
Yes.
Calmly.
Yes, this.
slowly.
What she is saying.
Yes.
You're willing to
Yes,
listen?
I am willing to listen. GA is still on the fence. Yeah, no, I guess
Right.
we're on board. Yeah.
Right.
Right. All right, just give me an animated cutscene.
I was born in Wales.
Cutscene? No. Huh? Oh.
Okay.
Soon after my affair with Mayumi became common
Oh,
knowledge,
reminiscing. Namatame. Is this the room from...
With
The
the
beginning of
posters
the
on the
game?
wall? They got a giant sake bottle. It's pretty rad.
I returned to my parents' home, as if to run away from the scandal.
Okay.
And I started drinking heavily to drown my anxieties.
Always a good idea.
Yeah, I'm with you
I
so
hadn't
far.
been able to reach Mayumi at all, and that didn't help either.
If you can fit in that TV, I'll be...
Mayumi,
Ah.
where are you?
I
She was disgraced on all the afternoon shows and forced to resign from the program she was on. I caused her so much trouble. I wanted to at least apologize to her,
Just gonna see her on the
but I
Midnight
couldn't
Channel.
even do that. I lost the will and energy to do anything.
Except drink.
Then, one day, the rumor I heard some time ago came back to me. Since I had nothing better to do, I sat down blankly in front of the TV and watched my own reflection.
Oh.
And all of a sudden, there was Mayumi. Mayumi? Is that you? The Mayumi inside the TV looked as if she was calling to me for help.
I was pretty trashed.
Mayumi? Mayumi! When I reached out unthinkingly to
Ah!
touch her, my arm disappeared into the TV, as if I had dipped it into a pool of water. I was so shocked that I lost my balance and nearly fell face first into the TV.
We can't animate that. That's kind of rough. That'd be very hard. And?
I was so scared. I couldn't understand what just happened. I thought maybe I'd gone insane. In the
You know
end,
Igor?
I decided to think of it as
He's
just a
not
dream,
Zero.
and I went back to the city the next day after finishing work. The next afternoon when I got to work, I was fired on the spot, as I expected.
True.
Yeah, that's because you got to work the next afternoon.
That wasn't what broke me, though.
No? What broke you, bro?
I got cold.
It was Mayumi being found dead. And not just that, but it had happened in my hometown.
In my hometown. Painful. It does look painful when they show that picture. Oh, freezing.
I was dumbstruck. But later on, I remembered the image of Mayumi I'd seen that night. Was it not a dream? Could it really have been an SOS from Mayumi?
That's right. Save our ship.
I hadn't touched another TV because the first time was so terrifying, but I decided to try it again. And I confirmed that none of it was a dream. So that image, was it something Mayumi showed me? Calling
He's
for
able to
help?
get into a TV without first having a persona. He totally
That's
is
how I
Zero.
felt.
So he's saying he's us?
He has to be, right?
This is an MMO. This is another player.
Yeah.
And eventually, you learned of the Midnight Channel.
I remembered that when Mayumi was alive, she was chasing a rumor about some bizarre TV program. I'd heard about it before, but I thought it was just an urban legend.
Let's not talk about
When
rumors
Mayumi
coming
appeared on it,
true.
Yeah.
and later turned up dead. The more I thought about it,
I wonder if there's
the
some
harder
kind of
I
like
became to believe that the two events
all
were
rumors are
unrelated.
true sort of
Thing going
like
on.
will it into existence thing.
Soon after that, I came back to Inaba to answer the police's questions. I'd lost my job, and I wanted to know the truth of Mayumi's death for myself.
Can't handle the
Then,
truth.
On another rainy night, someone else appeared on the Midnight Channel. It was a girl. She looked like she was calling for help, just like Mayumi. The first thing that came into my mind was, maybe this girl will be the next to die.
Creepy.
And that was Saki-senpai.
I'd been following all the news about Mayumi, so I noticed right away that she was the girl who found Mayumi's body. And if my hunch was right, she'd be the next victim. I didn't want her to die the way Mayumi did, so I desperately kept watching. I was consumed with the idea of rescuing her.
I know. Maybe I got a little crazy.
Then,
Maybe.
little by little, her image on the screen came into sharper focus.
It became sharper?
You know, like it does every time.
Jesus, Chie. Leave the room.
How did you find out it was her?
After I came back, my father couldn't bear to see me in such low spirits, and gave me a job with the family business.
I run a Junes. What?
I met that girl when I delivered a package to the liquor store.
Din. Exposition Namatame. What?
After agonizing over it, I decided to meet her, and told her to be careful.
You're crazy. You're crazy! No, wait.
But that same night, on the TV, she looked as if she was being engulfed by some black shape. She was writhing in pain.
Racist.
That's why I warned her. Why won't she pick up the phone?
Jump in the TV.
Come on.
Get in there. Oh, only you could save her.
Yeah, like how come no one's ever gone into the Midnight Channel when someone was on it? Like jump in the
next
TV
day,
right there, you know?
They found her dead.
Be a short game. You gotta level up.
Fair enough.
I knew she was going to be murdered, but I couldn't save her. I blamed myself, thinking there must have been something I could have done.
All right, so I'm still waiting for the part where throwing them into the TV
Right.
saves them.
Yeah.
There was no one who depended on me. Nobody at work, not even my wife.
Well, after that whole affair thing. You know.
Mayumi was the only one who accepted me for who I was. But she was murdered, and the same person killed another girl. I was beside myself. I couldn't forgive myself for doing nothing.
All right.
You really did love Miss Yamano.
Yes.
Idiot.
From the bottom of my heart.
God, who is this girl? Is she with you
Steak
guys?
here is terrible.
Before I was married, my wife made it big in show business. I was happy for her, but it put a strain on our relationship.
Hey man, those Hollywood relationships are
I
tough.
think I can kind of relate.
Shut up.
It was around that time when I met Mayumi. She was interviewing our candidate for the next election. She was a big-name announcer, but she only worked with local stations, and her attitude towards work was similar to mine.
Okay, get on with the murder
We
part.
both came from Inaba, so she was easy to talk to. I knew it was wrong, but I couldn't help getting intimate with her. She
The relationship with Yamano has become
meaning
intimate.
to my life.
So anyway,
Soon after Saki-san was found dead, yet another girl appeared on TV.
you.
Was you.
Huh? This time though.
She'll be kidnapped next. And murdered.
Oh God, I'm losing my shit.
I can't let her end up like Mayumi and that other girl. This time, I'm gonna do something. My opponent was a murderer, who left no clues to his identity.
So I guess he doesn't really know what's in the TV
I
yet.
thought
Yeah.
hard about what I could do to protect her from someone like that.
Huh? Huh?
I'll never convince her. If she gets suspicious and they arrest me, we'll save her then. The girl inside the TV looked as if she was smiling at me. And that's when it hit me.
Bam! She loves me.
I apparently had the power to go through the TV screen to the other side. Then, what if I put her into the TV and give her shelter there before the killer gets her?
It's quite the logic leap, but
All right, for the sake of
What are you
continuing.
trying to tell me? That it's safe over there? Is that it?
Yep. Oh, you mean where they all die when they see them writhing in pain on the other side? Okay. Oh, she's smiling.
You know, he's
The
been
girl
drinking a lot.
inside the TV seemed to smile at me
Yes,
again.
yes, that's what I'm telling you. I love it here.
And I thought, no matter what kind of place it might be, it's better than being slaughtered.
All right.
So whoever the killer is has to be controlling Namatame. So whoever the killer is has to have control of what appears on the Midnight Channel, right?
Like broadcasting it to
Yeah,
him?
broadcasting it before they get kidnapped. Because if he wrote the warning letters and said someone close to you will be killed, he obviously has the power to control. Like, obviously Nanako had to appear
Like manipulating Namatame?
manipulating Namatame through what appears on the Midnight Channel. Like, that's how.
Like this is all
That's how
set
this
up?
has to work, right?
I don't know. Well, because like so you're saying that he needs Namatame to throw people in the TV? Because like those first two kids,
Through it himself. Like,
I guess. So like why doesn't the killer just throw them in himself?
yeah. Maybe he realizes that someone else.
I could
He needs
just...
to, he needs to set somebody else up. But everybody can see the Midnight Channel. So I'm thinking maybe it's just like, I don't know, just the way that stuff works, just broadcast. And he just got involved in the wrong thing, man.
Maybe. But he can go through the TV.
If
Wow,
she's
yeah.
inside the TV, there's no way they can find her. It felt as if everything was starting to
Well, he's
come
also obviously
together in my
crazy.
mind.
That's right. He's just the crazy version of us. He's just,
Yeah.
you know.
Could it be that Mayumi gave me that power to prevent any more victims?
All right,
from
this part I
meeting their
don't
fate?
quite. How did you get powers from Mayumi?
Was it my mission to save people? But there was a big problem.
A really big problem.
If I explained the situation to the victim, they wouldn't understand.
Okay,
I had already tried that and failed miserably.
I can get down with
It
that.
seemed the only thing I could do was to take them away. If that was my mission, I'd just have to do it.
Oh man,
Or so
but like,
I thought. Mayumi, please lend me your strength.
our powers combined.
Yeah.
So, since you thought people who appeared on the Midnight Channel would be killed, you kidnapped us in order to save us.
Mission, give me a break. You never stopped and wondered about any of this?
Like I said, I was drinking a lot.
I thought I was the only one who could help them. I did call the police, but they didn't believe me. I knew the area well, thanks to my job. I had a large truck, and I could move around without suspicion. I thought my job as a delivery man would be the perfect cover for my mission. I thought no one else could do it. But are you telling me that I
No,
wasn't
dude!
saving them?
It's been like 80 freaking hours!
No, we were.
Yeah.
If a person is still within the TV world when the fog appears here, they will die. Beginning with Yukiko-san, the people you thought you had been saving were, in fact, in mortal peril. It was my friends here who really saved us all.
Not your friend.
I had a feeling that was it.
Oops. Oops. Sorry.
When I went after that little girl and entered the TV myself, for the first time, I had some doubts about myself.
You mean that whole shadow part?
You refer to Nanako-chan, correct?
The police were after me, so I had to get away. But I still felt I needed to do everything I could to save that poor little girl. That's why I went in after her. But the TV world was completely different.
Oh, so that was
than
like
I
his first time in
Yeah.
there?
Such an abominable, grotesque place. I knew that the three of you who I saved went back to your normal lives, so I didn't realize how terrible that world was. I never knew. You couldn't even get out of that place on your own. I thought I was going insane. I probably did. And you know the rest. When I came to, I was lying in a hospital bed.
Crazy.
You really were trying to save people.
But I ended up doing just the opposite. What a fool.
You're a fool.
I always wanted to enter the world of politics and become useful to society. But after losing my
Do you have a
job
persona?
and
You
the
want to
woman
come
I
fight with
loved,
us?
all I had left was this power.
Let's go to some of that weird clock Jesus thing.
I convinced myself that world was some sort of sanctuary. And I secretly believed myself to be a hero.
So...
So he's sitting here facing his inner self, his true self, in the real world.
Oh
I
no.
wonder-
It's all foggy out. We're
Never
going to summon a
doubted what I
persona.
saw on TV and believed everything was as I wanted it to be.
Maybe the first two people just fell in accidentally.
I didn't think for
There's no
myself
killer.
at all.
No killer at all,
credits.
yeah.
That's why I couldn't protect them. I'm to blame for all of this.
Oh, I'm so confused. Yeah, what's done is
done
done.
is done.
Yeah. I wouldn't choose that, but the other option is really bad, so... Hey, bro, what's done is done. We're all like people in a river, you know?
I suppose so. But the things I've done are too serious to be brushed aside
true.
like that.
It's true.
I have no intentions of running away from my crimes. I'm prepared to face the consequences.
Put me in the television.
Kidnapping is already a serious crime. And on top of that, I put all those lives in danger. I'm sorry.
The Midnight Channel and the other world? You can hardly be blamed for failing to understand them properly.
Hell, I don't.
We must apologize to you as well. Had we let our emotions blind us to the truth, we would have piled all the responsibility on you.
I guess from your point of view, people did stop dying once you started saving people. The more you did it, the more you really believed you were preventing their deaths.
I'm such a joke.
Aw. Poor dude.
I'm sorry. I'm getting a little tired.
What are you all crammed in here for?
Oh no!
My apologies. We'll be leaving now.
Scram!
Wait. I beg you, please, find whoever's behind this. You children are the only ones who know about that world.
That's our plan. Right?
Yeah, that's our plan.
Yeah. That's what we're gonna do.
It's all clear now. He never committed any murders. It was
Cop.
another
Let
party
him go.
who threw the first two victims into the TV.
Party. Yep. Ka-ching! There you go, see?
Ah, all
Just a
right.
bunch of X pushes. Oh no, the cop got brought into our Seekers of Truth team.
Get out of here!
Yeah!
Told you, he's almost ready to be transported. We can't have anything else happen. Sheesh. Better not see you rascals here again.
Out of the corner of my eye, that looked like he said, "I better not see you racists here again." Like, whoa, what's going on?
All right. That doesn't answer much about what the hell is really going on. Oh,
Nanako-chan looks like she's in pain. She's fighting for dear life.
This was the last place we saw Teddy, right? He was so worried about her.
Chie's gonna put it together.
How can he flake out like this when we have to find the real killer?
The police consider the matter closed. We'll have to do all the investigation from here on out.
They've been doing such a good job up until now.
Let's revisit Saki-san and Miss Yamano's incidents and see if we can turn up fresh details.
But it's been over 6 months. Wouldn't the trail be cold by now?
Aha.
I know, but we can't give up. We're the only ones who understand what's really going on. And you never know. People might remember some things now because they've had so much time to think about it. Let's split up and talk to people all over town.
Oh no! You're gonna be like, find the scarf again?
We'll meet up in the evening to discuss our findings.
I hope we can find out something about Teddy, too.
Who? Oh. Yeah, right. You should go to sleep.
All right.
So...
So...
Sure does, sure does.
Obviously, Namatame is not the killer.
Yes, we're done with that part.
Whoever the killer is could conceivably have some control over what appears on the Midnight Channel.
Yeah, I mean...
and it's someone who knows where we live.
Well, it's definitely somebody who knows that we were getting a little too close.
Yeah.
Because he didn't send out the warning letters, and the only other person that we told were like... We did tell Dojima, right?
Yeah, but he thought it was crazy talk, and we don't know if he has come around on it or not.
And Dojima's not going to throw his own kid in the TV. Like, it's not Dojima. I don't think it's Dojima.
Sure.
Should we save it and continue tomorrow?
Yeah.
Okay. Got some thinking to do. Jeff, we'll go back to our board of people that are our suspect board. And
There's only one principal character in the entire game that has been into this house that we don't have a social link with.
Kanji.
Right.
Yamatame.
You nailed it.
Who else? I
don't know. All right. Tomorrow.
Is not a young detective. He's too dopey.
He knows where we live, dude.
He loves Nanako.
Yeah, but does he love Nanako or does he love...
So you're trying to say, all right, so you're trying to say, what you're telling me is that young detective needed to get Nanako out of the picture so that he could confess his true feelings to Dojima.
Yes.
Okay. That is the plan I'm down with. Ryan, we're done for today.
Great.
Tune in tomorrow. I wish we did have a board full of people's photos. That's what this game should have come with.
Yeah.
Like, the collector's edition should have come with a bunch of like photos you could put up on a wall of all the suspects. All right.
A mini whiteboard.
Yep. And an investigation team badge. A tin badge.
The 7 tools of the detective.
See ya.